This series of hunting films are produced by Jamie Carl in collaboration with Matt Merrick, a very accomplished Sambar hunter and now close friend.
Jamie and I met due to our common interest in deer hunting and sharing these stories via our YouTube channels. Both of us had a similar understanding of hunting and the effort and respect for the hunt that is required to take a deer. It was this appreciation that led us to connect, and after many months of contact we joined together to share a hunt on an Anzac Day. An Aussie and a Kiwi, akin to the Anzac spirit, lest we forget.
And as usual, the trip begins with a 4,000 kilometre flight across Australia to one of my favourite destinations, Melbourne.
Well, it's just gone on 1:30 and Matt has finally got us to our destination, and we're going to have a very short sleep before a fairly big walk tomorrow.
The plan is to backpack hunt for 6 days through a series of catchments, spurs and gully heads into new terrain. Terrain that would test us, push our bodies and minds, which made for an exciting hunting adventure. After all, it is the lure of adventure and that uneasy feeling of the unknown that keeps us returning to these remarkable landscapes in pursuit of Sambar. Well, this is morning one of our hunt, and we're going to stick to this prominent route for a while. But the morning's dawned pretty nice. There's not much wind. There's expected to be quite a bit of wind come through in the next, 5 days. We're going to get wind for the next 5 days. Not going to be that great. Months of planning and collaboration had been invested into this hunt, with Matt opting to take his Matthews Hellon compound bow and myself the trusty Sarco 30-06 rifle. Beautiful morning. I love these kind of clacky mornings. Everything's wet. Bush is quiet, the ground is soft. I don't know how long that's going to last before that wind gets up and starts to play a bit of havoc, dry everything out, turn the bush into it'd be good for stalking, turn it into a bit of a noisy environment. That'd help Matt and his bow. Anyway, we're on a good route here, making good progress. Matt's got a bit of a dicky knee, so he's on crutches. And as we embark on this alpine adventure, our spirits are high as we ponder the usual rhetorical questions. What does this country have in store for us? How will the weather influence our hunt plans? And what will the deer be doing?
So just on the backpack trip, heading in, it's a bit foggy. A little bit of wind, but not too bad. Clear day above. So we've got a few kilometres to go. But it's a good morning and looking forward to reaching camp.
I'm just moving down off the main ridge just to have a look down into some gullies. Do a quick bit of glassing. This fog's cleared and the wind's actually working in my face. So the thermals have almost already started to come up the slope. Although the prevailing wind is also from this direction as well, so it's actually really in our favour. We comb the various folds in the landscapes with our eyes, looking for the soft shapes, subtle movement, green feed, soak spots or well-used game trails that may offer clues into the whereabouts of these majestic animals. And we remind ourselves that we only scratch the surface when hunting big alpine terrain, gathering tiny pieces of information to a much bigger puzzle. No deer spotted so far, by me anyway. Maybe Matt got onto something. We've kind of both peeled off different sides of the spur without even talking really.
So I'll head back up, grab our stuff, and we'll probably keep pushing on. Matt may have even already grabbed us and pushed on anyway. Well, only hours into the hunt, we fall into the all too familiar groove of working together as a team, sharing snippets of information, exchanging what knowledge we have about Sambar, about the landscape, about the weather, and about our backpack hunting experiences in general. It is not a contest, it is merely two minds working collaboratively towards a common understanding, towards a common objective, and before long, a camaraderie begins to form, the beginning of a mateship.
It's good country. It's a bit fogged in, we can't really see down off the edges, but once that fog clears and once we get up on this ridge, I reckon sit and have a little bit of a poke around with the glasses.
That one's going to come through later today, isn't it?
Yeah, later today it's going to pick up a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. Tomorrow's going to be the worst day.
60km/h ones. I almost don't want the fog to clear yet.
It's keeping it cool.
Oh, just as I started talking to Matt about deer sign up in the tops, asking if you get them coming up in the tops, because I hadn't seen much sign at all. We came across hind and yearling sign. We're pretty open here. Anyway, we're making fairly good progress. My cold's got me wheezing and having to puff on the inhaler so I don't have an asthma attack. Never needed an inhaler in my life, but the doctor said before I came out, he actually said don't go. I just looked at him and he said, I can tell you're going to go anyway, aren't you? I said yep. So he gave me antibiotics and an inhaler and a whole lot of other bits and bobs. So the energy level's a bit flat.
What do you reckon, Jamie?
I reckon it looks good. I like it. It's got lots of options. It's a real mixture of open stuff, steep stuff, some gentle stuff, bush. There's so much country out there.
Seen any rubs?
No, as it's turned out, no.
Any fresh ones?
I don't know what a fresh rub looks like.
It's leaked a little bit in my bag.
What is it?
It's probably up to there.
Mate, your bag was thirsty.
It's not going to sit straight on my back now, it's going to be pissed.
There's a little bit of stag sign through this alpine tussock. The subalpine shrub. be coming out in the stuff at night probably. Day 1 and day 2, you're kind of getting into the areas, getting yourself established, starting to try to put a plan into play, and the execution days, I don't know, usually day 3 or 4 for me. So I'm just using day 1 as basically a learn, reorientate, take lots of notes and factor those notes into my subsequent day plans for what we do tomorrow, what we do tonight, what we do tomorrow morning and the next days. So we're dropping out of the alpine into the subalpine down here. It's still all gums and eucalypts, a lot of dead snow gums actually, a lot of dead snow gums. I suspect that's from all the snow damage.
We're right up equal with where we want to be, but just full gully system away, so keep pushing through. It's about 1 o'clock now, so we've got plenty of time.
Is it 1 o'clock? No, it must be like 2 or 3, I thought.
Maybe a bit pretty close.
Oh mate, well I'm glad we kept pushing on.
101. Backpacking 101.
How's your knee?
It's there. It's a slight feeling in it, but it's not stopping me. I just realised I had the buckle on me waist undone for most of that climb. So all the pressure was coming on my shoulders. I was like, geez, my shoulders are starting to feel a bit sore. That's why.
Getting well into the day now, and we're on the lee side of this big range with this ridge where the wind is getting totally blocked because it's coming from sort of the west, and we're on the other side of it, southeast. So we set up camp about 500 metres up that way, up on the main spur, and then we've kind of pushed down onto a bit of a shoulder where it then drops away and then opens up some open faces to do some glassing. And Matt's gone to have a look for some water. I've actually packed in quite a bit of water, so I'm okay. So instead I'm going to do some glassing. There's some quite nice faces that should keep getting a little bit of that sun until probably half an hour before dark, and then the sun will be gone. It does look quite promising. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 folds in the landscape. And it's quite broken. I just had a hole. Stuff's breaking down here.
It's getting pretty cold. Found his mail cast. It's getting right on evening now. I just spotted another two stags. Just young ones. They're on the move pretty fast. Opposite face over there, and they were really scooting along that face. It is getting really cold at the moment.
Okay, it's probably way too windy to hear, but I've spotted a deer down in the bush. It's about 400 metres away. I'm going to sneak down to about 220 and just have a closer look. It doesn't look like it's a stag, it looks like it's a hind, but I'll go down and have a closer look. Alright, now it is too dark to shoot, so it's time to climb back up to the top. Zigzagging way up here, very steep.
Were you going to shoot her?
Nah. Nah. By day 4, if I've got no more meat, I would. So tomorrow's near gale force, and then Saturday and Sunday are gentle. What about Monday? Saturday and Monday are our 2 days. Okay. Alright.